July 1st, a date that echoes with revolutions, firsts, and secrets. Today, we travel through time to uncover some of the most powerful and chilling events that happened on this very day. From the birth of a nation to a CIA experiment gone terribly wrong, let's explore what history has hidden behind this seemingly ordinary date. The birth of Canada, 1867. Let's begin with one of the most defining moments in North American history. On July 1st, 1867, Canada officially became a self-governing dominion of the British Empire. This was the day of the British North America Act, uniting Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia into the Dominion of Canada. But why is this so important? Because this peaceful evolution into nationhood is a rare story. Unlike the violent revolutions elsewhere, Canada Day is still celebrated every July 1st, a symbol of national unity and progress. While most nations are born out of war, Canada came to life with a handshake and a signature. The Battle of the Somme begins, 1916, now to one of the bloodiest days in military history. On July 1st, 1916, British and French forces launched the Battle of the Somme against Germany. Within a single day, the British Army suffered over 57,000 casualties, the worst in its history. This battle was meant to break the stalemate on the Western Front, but instead, it became a haunting symbol of war's brutality. Over 1 million people would eventually die in the months-long conflict. It wasn't just a battle, it was a mechanical slaughter, and it changed how the world viewed modern warfare forever. Bikini Atoll nuclear test, Operation Crossroads, 1946. July 1st, 1946. The U.S. conducted its first post-Pagmidrimi nuclear test at Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands. Known as Operation Crossroads, it was a test to examine nuclear effects on naval ships. But here's the twist. They displaced over 160 residents forever and exposed the area to radiation that lasts even today. And yes, the bikini swimsuit was named shortly after, symbolizing explosive fashion. While the world was dancing into a new era, the shadow of nuclear power was already casting itself over paradise. The Boeing 747 begins transatlantic service, 1970. On this day, the legendary Boeing 747, also known as the Queen of the Skies, started its first regular transatlantic service with Pan Am. For the first time, long-distance air travel became accessible for the middle class. This was the moment aviation stopped being elite and became truly global. Think about it. That affordable summer vacation to Europe or New York you dream of? It started right here on July 1st. CIA launches Project Bluebird, 1950. CIA launches project. Here comes a dark chapter. On July 1st, 1950, the CIA approved Project Bluebird, an early version of what later became MK Ultra. Its goal? Mind control, behavior manipulation, and interrogations using drugs and hypnosis. Yes, this really happened. Real people were experimented on, often without their knowledge. This was the Cold War era, and paranoia justified just about anything. Some call it national security. Others call it psychological warfare against your own citizens. Bluebird, 1950. Smoking banned in England, 2007. A major health milestone happened on July 1st, 2007, when smoking in all enclosed public places in England was officially banned. It reshaped public life, from bars to offices, and drastically lowered smoking-related illnesses in the years to follow. Now it seems normal, but in 2007, this was a cultural shock for millions. The creation of the International Criminal Court, 2002, justice on a global scale took a big step on July 1st, 2002, when the International Criminal Court, ICC, was established in The Hague. It became the first permanent court with the power to try individuals for crimes against humanity, genocide, and war crimes. Although controversial and criticized, the ICC represents a hope that no one is above the law. Michael Jackson's public memorial announced, 2009, after the shocking death of Michael Jackson in June 2009, it was on July 1st that the world learned about his public memorial. It would be held at the Staples Center, drawing over 1 billion viewers worldwide. Jackson's legacy, love him or hate him, was undeniable. His music transcended generations, and his farewell became one of the most watched events in modern history. So, from the birth of a peaceful nation to the horrors of war and the strange world of CIA mind experiments, July 1st is a date packed with powerful stories. Which of these events surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for daily historical deep dives. Tomorrow, who knows what secrets history will reveal?